All right, what up, what up, what up? What up, my people? All right, I don't know what's going on in the background, but that shit's too much. We're going to have to change that. All right. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys all enjoyed your Christmas. I know I did. I had a pretty good Christmas this year. I enjoyed myself, guys. I really, really did. You kind of respect the time a little more when you had a year like I have. That's for damn sure. You enjoy the time with the people you have a little more. And that's just facts. All right. So we got a pretty big card today. Well, not big, but we got a good card. I like it anyway. I like the card. Um I don't know what you guys want in the background. I don't know if you guys want movement or what, but I don't even know what to put back there. We'll do the city basketball court since we're going to be talking about the NBA. All right. So I know I put college football on the show, but we're not going to do college football. We're going to do NBA and NFL. Get you guys in and out of here. I want to eat dinner still, and I know you guys are here for picks, so we're going to get right into it. Like I said, man, I hope you guys really enjoyed your Christmas. I did. We got New Year's coming up. Pretty exciting, man. 2025 is about to begin. We're going to kick it off right. And yeah, we're gonna get started here in 1 second. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in here, and then we'll get started. Um, I had one play yesterday, and I lost by 3 yards, 4 yards, 4 yards. We had uh, who did we have? I got a brain fart, bro. I can't remember who I had yesterday. I had a running back. I know that a running back for his receiving yards, and it did not work out. He had 13 receiving yards with two receptions. 13 receiving yards with two receptions. We had him at 17 and a half, and we got fucked. And I gave every reason why that was a good bet. I mean, it was a good bet, man. Just didn't get there. All right. All right, let's get started. Um I do have I do have some really good I do have a couple good VIPs today. So if you guys ain't locked in, get locked in, man. You guys know the deal. Got any questions? DM me. I'll get you set up. Um, I do have uh, a couple NFL plays, and obviously some NBA plays for you guys. Um, in VIP. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm a little nervous on my NFL play now. Because it is a side, and I rarely do sides in the NFL, but I felt like this is the one. I'm a little nervous because, you know, the movement is just weird, man. So I don't know. We'll talk about it when we get to it. Maybe you guys can see something I don't. Maybe talk me off of a ledge here, but I'm a little iffy on it right now. But we'll see. All right, let's get started, man. So once again, like I said, hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas, man. Let's make today a good day. Let's make today a winning day. And I got y'all covered, man. So let's get right into it. So NBA. We're gonna start there. Um if DraftKings wants, I mean, whenever you load DraftKings, I mean it's up to y'all, man. You know, this is your world. I'm just living in it. So once DraftKings get up, then we'll get started here. All right, first game we got on the board though is going to be the Pacers versus OKC. That's going to be our first game of the night in the NBA. 7:10 start time, Eastern Standard Time, as always when you're on Plug Talk. And obviously, I know someone DM me and told me I would like to know where the lines come from. I mean, I say it all the time. I mean, so I don't know why someone DM me that, but they were like, I would like to know where you get your odds from. I mean, I talk about how bad DraftKings is all the time with loading, so it all my lines come from DraftKings, like right on my screen, right in front of me, right here is DraftKings. So that's where the lines come from. Um, I don't just make them up in my head. I wish I could. I mean, I really do. If I was that good, I mean, maybe I could get a job with the books, but sadly, I am not that good. All right, let's get started, man. So now that you guys know where the lines are coming from, we could probably, this might go a little smoother for some of y'all. All right, Pacers, 5.5. Thunder, laying 5.5 on the road. We are in Indiana. We have a total of 227. The money line here is a minus 225 for the Thunder, and the Pacers are a plus 185. Total of a 227 here with a 5.5 point spread. You guys know if you guys been around enough, you guys know I'm a big OKC guy. I like the Thunder a lot. They're one of the best money making and no, it's not because I'm a fan or I live there or whatever. It's because strictly because they're a money making team. They make money for bettors, not just me, for everybody. That's what makes them such a good team and why I like them so much because the Thunder has done this for years for us. Um, Now we talk about all the time how the Pacers are not the same, and especially me, I'm definitely guilty of this. Because last year, man, the Pacers were just so good. I love the Pacers last year. I mean, you could not deny that offense. That Pacers offense was fucking electric last year. And then this year they come out and kind of shit the bed, and it's like, well, where'd that offense go? Well, the thing is, making it to their conference finals and all that last year, you kind of knew that that wasn't just going to go away, right? So now here they come. And we're starting to see the Pacers really start to play some good ball. And you can't deny that. We're starting to see that offense pick up. The Pacers are looking extremely good, and I feel like they are really starting to get on track, and we are getting a really good number with the Pacers here. Um, you know, they I love OKC and I bet them all the time, guys. And that's why I think I'm so good at picking OKC spots. And last year we seen it. I mean, when the Pacers were playing good ball last year, like they did all year, they had that really good offense. What happened? I know for a fact the Pacers beat OKC, if not twice, three times last year, right? Because the Pacers were playing that good ass offense, that good ass basketball. And right now, what are we seeing? We are seeing the Pacers play that good ass ball. And I'm sorry, getting 5.5 with the Pacers right now, the way they're playing, I'm not passing that up. Not with the Thunder on the road. I don't care. I'm not doing it. Give me the Pacers. I think the Pacers have a very good chance of winning this game outright at a plus 185. There's a couple underdogs I like today, and there's a lot of lines in the NBA that I like a lot today. So to start us off, man, we're going to be with the home dog here. Give me the Pacers plus the 5.5 and the plus 185. I like it a lot. I love the Thunder, man. I really do. And Oklahoma City has the ability to really beat up on almost anybody most of the time. But when you're getting and maybe they'll win, but I just don't see it being by 6 points. If they do, Pacers will keep this game very respectable, and like I said, if not, win this game outright at home. So I'm sorry, man. Yeah, it's I'm going to have to fall off on the Pacers train. I mean, on the OKC train here, and you're going to have to give me you're going to have to give me some stock into the Indiana Pacers tonight at plus 5.5. I just like it too much. Um, like I said, we seen the Pacers when they were balling last year. They beat them twice last year. It wasn't three times; it was twice. I just looked it up. So I do think that it's a good look. Now, obviously, SGA, man, it's hard to pass up anything on him. He is a really good on. I think SGA sometimes plays better on the road than he does at home. For real, for real. For the Pacers tonight. So I do want to give you guys like some context into it. Like if you guys are into trends, I know some of you are, just the way I am. And I love looking into trends. I love reading them. I love researching them. So just when I give my play first and then I go and look at trends to see if it backs up my theory is one of the way that helps me cap the NBA. Well, most sports, honestly. The Pacers. Here's a couple trends back in the Pacers. The Pacers, they have won each of their last four games as underdogs. So that's good because that's outright, and the Pacers are a plus 185 tonight. The Pacers have covered the spread in seven of their last eight games as home underdogs. And we're getting 5.5 points with them tonight. So, I mean, that's two big trends right off the rip that I love. You guys know I back Siakam all the time. If you're in my VIP, you know we back Siakam all the time. Tonight's no different. I like Siakam tonight. I also like Miles Turner. I do think Siakam is probably the way to go here. You can get Siakam at 20 plus points at a minus 120. I like that a lot. Um, you know, uh, let me see what we're getting with Halliburton here. So it's either going to be Miles Turner or Halliburton for me. TJ McConnell. I don't know where his assists are tonight, but I don't know. I'll get back to y'all on that one. There's quite a few guys I like tonight. In the Pacers team. I'll tell you that right now. My top one is going to be probably Siakam, 20 plus points at a minus 120 for this one. I like Miles Turner, 15 plus points. It's a minus 125. And then I was thinking McConnell's points and assist, or maybe just his assist, because his assists are at a really good number. His assists are at a 4.5 at a plus 105 for TJ McConnell. I actually like that a lot. That's good plus money. That's good value. Seven. He's got seven or more assists at home as underdogs against the West in seven straight games. So that's not a bad one. What'd you say here, boy? I like Everett for a touchdown. All right, I'll make sure I put this up, Lando. Once we get to the NFL, I'll make sure I bring that up. I'll remember that. All right. So Pacers, and Siakam for me. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's keep it moving. Next game, we got the Heat playing the Magic. Once again, if you guys been in here enough, you guys already know where I'm going with this one. This is an easy one for me. VIP play as well. So here's my free VIP play for y'all today. It's the Magic money line. I mean, stop playing with me, bro. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. You're giving me the Magic at a minus 118. I'll die on this hill. I will die on this fucking hill. Bro, if you've been in here enough, you know there is three teams in the NBA that we do not fade at home. The Nuggets, the Magic, I mean, not the yeah, the Magic, my bad. The Nuggets, the Magic, and the Grizzlies. They are the three teams that I do not fade at home. The Magic are my top. They are my top. Because this year, man, even in the last year, what am I talking about? Even in the last year, this team has been fucking incredible at home, and they are just they're money makers, man. They are money makers at home, man. And here against the Heat, I mean, don't get me wrong. If there's any time to back the Heat, it will be on the road, and I know that, right? I don't like back in Miami. But we also got to remember with Miami right now, they got trouble in the locker room too. I mean, Jimmy Butler is crying like a fucking baby right now, trying to get out of Miami. So they got all that going on over there, which I don't like at all. I don't know why Butler is crying like that. Like, fucking, bro, put your big boy pants on and go fucking play ball, bro. Like him and Bede, like I don't even Luke. I don't know what happened to Luca the other night. That shit was crazy, bro. Like my man got hurt standing up on his fucking like just standing up. Um, and I think in B, didn't he get hurt during practice or something? Like, bro, this NBA shit is getting crazy with these players, man. Now you got Jimmy Butler crying. Like, bro, it's getting nuts, bro. But maybe that's just me. But the way these guys get paid, man, I mean, come on, bro. Just fucking suit up, man. Just go play ball. Like it just don't make sense to me, y'all. All right, so with all that going on in Miami right now with Butler, with probably tension probably in the locker room maybe. I mean, you're playing one of the best home teams in the NBA tonight, and we're getting a minus 118. Listen, guys, we have seen both Wagners being out, or Wagner, however you guys want to say it, out for the Magic. Bonachero has been out. The Magic continue to show us that this is a next guy up team, and this is how they play. You can't tell me no different. This team is deep. They're good, and they're 9-1 as a home favorite this year. 9-1 as a home favorite this year. If you guys want to take that shit back to next year, I mean, be my guest. Go look up their record since last year because we were on this same exact train last year and it paid out just as much as it's paying out this year. So 9-1 as a home favorite, and we're getting them at a minus 118 against the Heat team that is kind of having a little bit of tension right now. I'll take my chances, man. I love the Magic tonight. I love this price. Give me the Magic here on the money line at a minus 118 as my VIP play of the day for y'all. Um, like I said, we know that the Magic have injury. We know there's, stuff going on for Miami. So how can we benefit off of this? Um, you know, as betters when we're looking at player props. One is Harrow. I think for Miami, I think Harrow should probably be stepping up a lot more. I mean, I gotta say he has been. I've always liked back in Harrow on the road or Hero, however I call him Harrow. I think it is pronounced Tyler Hero, but or I don't know if I'm saying it different or I don't know, guys. But anyway, I do think that he plays better on the road. Same with this entire Miami team. So I would some way. I don't know how you guys like betting him. I know everyone was big on his 3 pointers for a while. I was always just on his rebounds and points. I mean, I always thought that was the best way to bet Tyler Hero was you just put his points and rebounds together and normally you're okay. So that's probably a way I would attack Miami tonight. Now if we're looking at the Magic, it gets a little tougher here. Um, I mean, do we run back the Suggs? I I don't know if we should. I mean, Suggs has been balling, but I don't know if we should. So I'm gonna kind of fall off of backing a player in Miami. I mean, in Orlando tonight. I just really don't really have anyone that I absolutely love here. Um, Let me see if I can find anything. It's a bunch of unders, man. Just a bunch of unders. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Where you at? Where you at, Jacquez? Good old Jamie Jacquez. So you can get his under at. They got him at 11.5 tonight. I'll take it. Give me his under 11.5. Give me Jamie Jacquez under 11.5 tonight, and we are going to take Harrow over his points and rebounds tonight. So Harrow over points and rebounds, and Jamie Jacquez under 11.5 points, I think is the best way to go here. Let me see. Points and rebounds for Harrow is at a, so you can get a 30 plus at a minus 110. I don't think that's terrible. Not great, but not terrible. And then you can get, like I said, Jamie Jacquez under his points, which I like more than the Harrow play. I like Jamie Jacquez under 11.5 points more than I like the Harrow play. By the way, that play is hit. Jamie Jacquez is going under 11.5 points in 8 of his last 10 games. So just throwing that out there. He's going under his rebounds and assists at an 8.5 in 9 of his last 10 games, if you guys want to go there. His PRA at 19.5 has also hit on the under in 9 of his last 10 games, and it's at 19.5. So if you guys want to go either one of them routes, all unders on Jamie Jacquez tonight, I think you could be comfortable with. My bad, I had to write that down because I really like it. All right, let's keep it moving, y'all. We got the Hornets. We got the Hornets taking on the Wizards. I mean, you guys already. This is ugly, ugly game, by the way. I mean, this is like pick your poison if you're betting this game, y'all. You got the Charlotte Hornets laying 4.5 on the road. God help you. Then you got the Wizards getting 4.5 at home. Another, God help you. I mean, if you're taking either one of these bets, you got a total of 228 here, slightly favored to the over. Um, I mean, where do you go? I mean, this is a nasty game. I will not be betting this game at all, but you guys know we try to give out the best pick on every game that we talk about. I try to give you guys the best pick no matter what. Um, I guess it'll be the Hornets for me, but only on the money line. I know it's a minus 192, but it's just the only play I'm comfortable with here. It's just you got the Hornets. They are 2-11, right? Yeah, 2-11 on the road. Um, they are the better team. That's not a question to me. They are the better team. I don't care who the Wizards play. They are always going to be the worst team in the NBA to me. And the 2024 the 2024 Washington Wizards will probably go down in history for me as the worst team in the NBA that I've ever seen. And I've told you guys this in multiple episodes of Plug Talk. I mean, I just cannot think of a worse team that I have ever saw than the Washington Wizards, man. I just can't, you know? And if you can tell me and if you're older than me, but if you can tell me a team in let's go the full in 26 years of you watching basketball, if you're an older head, if you could tell me a team that you have seen worse than this year's Washington Wizards, please tell me, man, because I would like to go back and see. I would really, because I can't think of anybody worse than this team, bro. So the Hornets on the money line at a minus 192 is as far as I'll go. Washington, they are better than the Hornets at home, record wise. They're 3-11 at home this year. Where the Hornets are 2-11 on the road. So I mean, pick your poison, y'all. I'm telling you, it's Hornets money line or nothing for me at all, which is nothing. Uh, I do like I do like LaMelo, obviously. I mean, he's been playing really good. I enjoy watching him play kind of. I used to really like watching LaMelo Ball play, but kind of fell off a little bit for me. The Wizards have covered the spread of 4.5. Uh they have covered the spread in 5 of their last 6 games against the Hornets. So I will give you guys that trend right there. There is really nothing back in the Wizards. All the trend, I mean, there's nothing backing the Hornets when it comes to trends. It's all Washington Wizards. I mean, the Hornets have lost 13 of their last 14 games. Okay? Yeah, the Hornets have lost 13 of their last 14 games. I already told you guys the Wizards have covered in 5 of their last 6 games against the Hornets. The Wizards have won both halves in each of their last 2 games against the Hornets. You could take the Washington Wizards to win both halves at a plus 550. Just throwing that out there. Not saying I'm betting it, but just throwing it out there. Uh Player prop wise, I don't even know where to go, man. I don't even know where to go. Not back and pool, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not back and fucking pool. Nothing, bro. I guess it would be ball, man. Ball, Brandon Miller. I don't know. All right, let's keep it moving, man. It's just an ugly game. We got too many good games on the board tonight to try to fuck with that one. Now, here we go. We got the Bulls. Yo, Chicago Bulls taking on the Atlanta Hawks. It does look like we are going to be in we in the ATL. Okay. So this is my dog of the day. It is posted on YouTube. You guys can go and check it out if you want. It has not been released to my Discord or Twitter yet. But if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, you did get the notification that the dog of the day has been released. And it is indeed your Chicago Bulls. I think this is another plus 195, plus 185, wherever you want to get it. I think this is another dog that can win outright. Um, the Hawks were good for a minute, and we know that, right? I mean, they started off the year terrible. We talked hella shit on the Hawks. And there is this one specific day that I came on the Plug Talk, and I mean, I really ripped the Hawks. I mean, I really just drug their name through the fucking dirt. It was a disgusting low point of me just downing the Hawks. That game, they came out and beat the shit out of somebody. I can't remember who. And since that game, they went on this massive like winning spree. They really started to play really good after that episode of Plug Talk. And we started backing them actually. Now we got to be careful, okay? Because now you're getting the Hawks laying 6 points at home. They are just right back again, kind of starting to be in the public eye, and they are getting overvalued. I mean, we cannot forget that this is still the Atlanta Hawks at home. This is the worst home favorite NBA team in the entire league for the last 2 or 3 years is the Atlanta Hawks, and you could stat check me on that if you want. Um, they are 100% the worst home favorite in the NBA, hands down. Um, and we will not be laying 7 points with them, 6 points, whatever, at all. Especially not against the Bulls. Now, don't get me wrong. The Bulls, they're not great, but they do play better ball on the road. I mean, they have not been bad on the road at all. I mean, okay, so they have what? They have won 13 games so far this year, and 9 of those 13 games have been won on the road. And more than half of them We're five of them were as underdogs, I believe. So more than half of them games on the road they've won outright as dogs, and here they are getting 6 points against the worst home favorite uh in the NBA. I mean, it's a no brainer for me. I mean, this is going to be the Chicago Bulls, and I will not be surprised if the Bulls won this game outright, y'all. I mean, that's just what it is. Um, I'll see if there's anything that backs it up for us. So yep, we got some good trends here. So we got the Bulls. They have won their last 5 games as underdogs against the Hawks. The Bulls have won outright. The Bulls have covered the spread in 14 of their last 16 road games after a loss. The Hawks, they have lost the first quarter in each of their last 4 games as favorites. If you guys like first quarters, I don't know, but that trend's on there. So that's where I'm at. It's the Bulls for me all day as my dog of the day here. Once again, I think that the Bulls could win this game outright, y'all, at a plus 195. So I really like the points today with the Bulls. Um, I've liked what I've been seeing from Levine. Um, I have to look at Levine. If I'm taking Levine anyway, it's going to be his PRA. I kind of dig Levine's and his threes, but they're kind of ridiculous. So it's up to you. But I'll take Levine and his threes here. Trey Young can't be underestimated, and I get that. I like Trey Young a lot as a player. I mean, he's just fun to watch, man. I mean, he's just a funny little guy. Um, so Kobe White's not ever a bad bet neither for the Bulls, man. Um, Actually, you go back and look at Kobe White's games against the Bulls. I'm looking at his numbers now. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, he's put up 20 or more points in 4 of his last 5 games against the Bulls. I mean, fuck it. Let's take a shot at Kobe White tonight. Let's look at his Kobe White. You are getting what I say, 20 or more, right? So you're getting 20 plus points for Kobe White at a plus 125, y'all. So Kobe White here. Uh I like that, man. Um his numbers are really good against the Hawks, man. I mean, he's averaging 17 and a half points a night. You can get his 18 plus at a minus 125, but I want that plus 125. That's a big jump for 2 points though. That worries me a little bit. So it's 18 plus is at a minus 125. The 20 plus is at a plus 125. And then the 25 plus is at a plus 350. That jump is crazy. We'll keep the 18 in our back pocket here at a minus 125. So Kobe White 18 plus at a minus 125. 18, right? All right. Let's keep it moving, y'all. All right, we got the Nets and the Bucks. This is another trash ass game that honestly you guys should not even be looking at tonight. There's way too many good games on the board to be trying to bet this game. I mean, like I said, we talk about every game and I try to give you guys the best pick in every game. So let's try to bust this down. We got the Nets getting 9.5 here. It's a lot of points. You got the Bucks at home in Milwaukee laying 9.5. We got a total at 206.5. This might be the lowest total on the board tonight. At a 206.5 here, laying 9.5 points. I don't like it, man. I mean, that's a really low total with almost a double-digit point spread with a team like the Bucks. I can't do it, bro. You got to give me the points with the Nets here, y'all. I mean, if this total was a little higher, like the original, like maybe like a 220 or something like that, okay, maybe I'll feel a little more comfortable laying this 9.5. But bro, you're talking about almost a double-digit point spread with the lowest total on the board tonight. That makes them points super valuable. And let's not forget, man, the Nets are the much better ATS team, without a doubt. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but I know for a fact the Nets are a better ATS team than the Bucks. Like I said, this is another game that we can't really bet, man. I just don't see any value in it. I don't trust them. I don't trust the Bucks as a big favorite at all. Like I just don't. The Nets are the better ATS team, yes. And if you look at both games that the Nets have played, this will be the third game. You look at both games, the Nets have competed very well in both games against the Bucks this year. They still can't be trusted. I mean, I'm not saying go ahead and bet the Nets here. I mean, it's tough because they can't be trusted. No Cam, right? No Cam Thomas. Very hard to trust them without that. And then I really think low key, man. I think Schroeder like leaving Schroeder leaving this lineup, man, is that was a hurt piece, man. As much as people don't want to say it, I mean, you got to admit it's just not the same team, bro. It's not. Like I get it. Cam is good in there. Cam Thomas is great. I love the fucking guy. He made us a ton of money in the beginning of the year, but Schroeder leaving this lineup, man, and everything with the Nets right now, they're just a tough team to. They're a tough team to back, man. But 9.5 against the Bucks, I have to do it. Give me the Nets here plus the 9.5. But another game that I just don't like really much at all. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got the Raptors taking on the. Did I put Pelic? Oh, that's the Rockets. We got the Raptors and the Grizzlies. I apologize. No, we don't. It's the Rockets. All right, I was right. All right, work with me, guys. All right, so we got the Rockets taking on the Pelicans. We got the Rockets laying 7.5. We got the Pelicans getting 7.5. We got a total of 221.5. Slightly favored to the under at a minus 112. Rockets coming in as a big road favorite, as they should. Um, I mean, let's just call it what it is. The Pelicans are fucking ass. Okay? Pelicans are ass. I mean, there ain't no way around it, y'all. There ain't nothing we can. Ain't. I mean, sorry, but they ass. I mean, the Pelicans are. You can't look at home. I will not ever second guess myself about the Rockets. I do not care who they play. What they do. I think I might have missed the Rockets. I might have said someone else, not the Rockets, when I told you guys the teams that we do not fade at home. Uh, Houston is one of them. I told you guys this many times. Uh, any Houston team, I do not care if it's fucking most Texas teams play really good at home. Short of the Cowgirls. Can't really say that about the Cowboys because they do not play well at home. But most Texas teams really do play their ass off at home, and the Rockets are no exception. They are a great road team. I mean, home team. I love backing them at home, but laying big numbers with the Rockets on the road can be tricky. You really have to be careful. Because are they better than the Pelicans by 7.5? Yes, absolutely. But this is where you tend to, if you are a Rockets better, you will know this is where you kind of get fucked up at. Especially if you keep tallies on each team you bet, you will see laying bigger numbers with the Rockets on the road is where they are the least profitable. So you've got to be careful. But they are going into New Orleans versus Pelicans team that loves to get their ass kicked at home. I mean, we have seen many teams go into New Orleans and absolutely trash the Pelicans this year. And I think the Rockets will absolutely do that tonight. So I think this was kind of just a no brainer for me. It is the Rockets laying the points here. but it's not a bet that I'm going to be betting tonight. I will not be betting this game. This is a stay away for me just because I'm not really comfortable laying points with an extended number of points on the road with the Rockets. But in this case, I will with with them playing the Pelicans. Hold on, y'all. I gotta fucking sign back into DraftKings. All right, let's see what we got next. It's the Raptors and the Grizzlies. I know that. I just gotta see. All right, so we're getting 11 and a half. All right, so we're getting 11 and a half here with the Raptors, and it looks amazing, man. I mean, you got to admit, Raptors are one of the best ATS teams in the entire NBA. They actually might have broke it. They might be number one now. But we know the Grizzlies are right behind them, man. This Grizzlies team, bro. I've been trying to put y'all on game since the beginning of the year with the Grizzlies at home, man. This is another team, boy. Like, don't get it twisted, and they're low key at home too. Like that's why I love them so much, man. Grizzlies ball at home, bro. Morant, Grizzlies at home. If you've been on Plug Talk, you know we bet the Grizz at home. It's just what we do. Now it's tougher here because this is the Raptors we're talking about. The Raptors are a great covering team, but we personally, me and people who really do take my show serious and take Plug Talk serious, you guys know we like the Raptors as a home dog. That is where the Raptors are their most profitable. That is where we will always back the Raptors at home as an underdog getting points. Now, getting 11 and a half, you know, it's kind of telling me a lot. I mean, I think the Grizzlies are the move here. I like the Grizzlies a lot tonight. It wasn't enough for a VIP play, but I mean, by the time, you know, 2 hours from now, if I hit a couple of my player props, I'll probably be putting a wager on the Grizzlies here. Um I mean, this number is speaking volumes to me, man. It really is. Laying at 11 and a half with the Raptors is just, I mean, it's telling you, that the Grizzlies are probably going to come out here and smash it. So that means I got to look at Morant tonight, especially at home. You could probably look at Desmond Bain. Probably is probably another really good guy for the Grizzlies to look at because this line is telling us that the Grizzlies are probably going to come out here and just, mop the floor with them tonight. They're more than capable of doing it. The Grizzlies, they have won their last 11 games. 11 games against teams that held a losing record. The Grizzlies have won outright. Um, I mean, I'm trying to see where we get Ja at tonight. So they have also covered the spread against the Eastern Conference in 9 straight games. They have won 9 straight games against the Eastern Conference as well. That's the only trends that I have backing them. You can get Ja Morant tonight. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to 25 plus at a plus 115, 23 plus at a minus 125, 20 plus at a 225. John Morant is only averaging 21.3 points per game. I mean, Jaren Jackson Jr. is averaging about the same. Um, so who would probably be the best player on the court tonight? At home, it's John Morant. But you guys know I love RJ Barrett, man. I love this guy. He makes us so much fucking money. I just don't know if tonight's the night we try to back Barrett or not, guys. Um Let me see. I'm gonna have to dig into some props here, or dig into some trends for some props in this one. Let's see. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Ba, 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 ba. All right. So it's saying RJ Barrett points PRA. It's at 34 and a half. He's projected to get 40 tonight. This is hit in 7 of the last 3 games. RJ Barrett's rebounds and assists are at 11 and a half. He's projected to get 14 tonight. This is hit in 9 of the last 10 games. It also likes Scottie Pippen Jr.'s points to go under tonight, 9.5. So we're going to be back in RJ Barrett tonight's PRA over 34 and a half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It also likes Santi Aldama. Santi Aldama 3-pointers over 1.5. His points and assists over 13 and a half. Honestly, this is the best number. Santi Aldama over points and assists over 13 and a half. He's projected to get 18 tonight. This is in 8 of the last 10 games. His 3-pointers over 1.5. He's projected to get 3 tonight. And this is hit in 7 of the last 3 games. 7 of the last 10 games. So Santi Aldama, his points, rebounds, and assists are at 20 and a half. He's projected to get 25. This is hit in 7 of the last 10 games. So maybe we should be looking into Santi Aldama. Let's see. So very good price too. Man, you get 15 points at a plus 185. I like that a lot, bro. You can get his 22. You can get his 22 points, rebounds, and assists at a minus 105. That's almost even fucking money, man. I like that a lot, bro. His, I'm just throwing this out there. You ain't got to take it, but his double double, he's got 8 of them, right? He's got 8 of them so far. You can get it at a plus 425. Santi Aldama. He has more double doubles than John Morant. All right. I like it, man. Santi Aldama. Let's do it. All right. And then we're just going to put the double double on there just cuz I like it. Santi Aldama double double at a plus 425, and we're going to take his PRA as well, and we are going to keep it moving. All right, we got the Pistons. We got the Pistons. They are backing they are playing the Kings tonight. Come on, bro. So you got the Pistons getting 5.5. This is another ugly game, but you got the Pistons getting 5.5 here, plus 180 on the money line. You got the Kings at home laying 5.5. Total of a 226, by the way. What is there not to like about getting the points with the Pistons right now? Seriously. They've been on a West Coast road trip and they have been dominating it. Bro, they beat the Sun, right? They beat the Suns. They beat the Lake Show outright, right? They were dogs in both them games on this West Coast road trip. And now you're going to play a Kings team, and I've been telling you all year about this Kings team. They are in an they are in a 3-point shooters league in the NBA. That's what the NBA is now. 3-point shooting, man. Like, you got to let that shit fly in the NBA now, and you got to hit them because a lot of players are perimeter shooters now. I'm sorry, this Kings team does not shoot threes, bro. They do not. And that's why they suck. And I'll stand on that. I will stand on that, bro. I don't know why we are laying points here with the Kings. I don't. I like the Pistons all day and tomorrow in this game. Give me the Pistons outright at a plus 180. Give me the plus 5.5. I mean, they're balling right now. They are. They're playing really good on this road trip, man. And like I said, Kings laying points is just a no go for me. I will not do it. I won't. I will not do it. So I I mean it's Pistons for me. A game I probably won't get to the window on, but yeah, it's definitely Pistons here. I would not be surprised if the Pistons won this game as well. Um, they're just playing really good right now on this road trip. Kings have lost their last 4 games as favorites as well. Kings have lost their last 4 games as favorites, and yet we make them a favorite again. Also, the road team has covered the spread in the last 9 games. Hold on, let me. Whoa. The road team has covered the spread in the last 9 games between the Pistons and the Kings. Give me the Pistons plus the points here, man. Um, God, I love when trends back it, man. I love it. You got so obviously I'm gonna be expecting a big game from Cade tonight. Give me it's not gonna be cheap, that's for damn sure. Um, yeah, we're not getting much love on his points. I mean, Kate Cunningham 20 plus is at a minus 300, y'all. But we know he's hit 20 plus in what his last fucking 15 games. Um, if you're going to take anything with him, probably his points and assists. I mean, Kate Cunningham can run up some assists, man. He really can. Like you'll look down 1 minute, bro, he'll have two. And you look up 2 minutes later, and this boy's got like 8, bro. It's crazy. Um, yeah, we're going to just stick to it. Uh, it looks like Duran has. I mean Doran. Doran has. Let me see. I mean, he don't. His numbers aren't good enough though. They're not just. They're just not consistent. I mean, I think Beasley's probably more consistent, but they're just not priced good. I mean, actually, Malik Beasley might not be terrible. Him or Ivy, but I have no official player props in this game, y'all. None. No official player props in this one. All right, last game of the night. We got the Jazz and the Blazers. This is another one that I can't necessarily say I'm going to bet, but I do have a pretty good lean for y'all, and it's the Blazers money line. I mean, I just don't. I mean, look, man. The Jazz. You're getting 3 points. They're plus 130. The Blazers, you're paying for it. If you feel comfortable paying the minus 155 for the Blazers on the money line, be my guest. I just necessarily don't. I would need a better price, but I do think the Blazers win this game. The Jazz on the road as a dog versus the Blazers is nasty work, man. It really is. That's nasty work. But we know, we know that the Jazz are the Jazz. I mean, the Jazz did beat them earlier this year by a good bit. So, I really do like betting revenge spots in the NBA, and especially when they're home revenge spots. Blazers are also looking for a bounce back here. So it kind of makes sense to back the Blazers here. I love the fact that they're favored here. I feel like a lot of people are going to be betting the Jazz. The Jazz could probably be a really big public dog tonight, and this line just continues to move in favor of Portland. So I think the Blazers on the money line is probably a really good bet. If you are going to bet this game, I feel like this would um probably be the way to go here would be the Blazers. Um, I don't know where to go when it comes to player props on this one. I just don't. Um, Marketing is obvious, but I just don't know. Grant maybe. Grant maybe. I don't know. Let me see what this. Let me see if this got any props for this nasty game. If not, we'll move on to the NFL and we'll get you guys up out of here. They actually don't even have this game. Damn, this game sucks so bad they ain't even gotta list it. All right. Marketing. It actually likes marketing's points and rebounds to go under. They got marketing's 30 and a half tonight. 30 and a half for points and rebounds. They like him to go under tonight at a minus 110. He's only projected to get 24. This is actually hit in 8 of the last 10 games. Marketing's points and rebounds have gone under 30 and a half. All right, so it likes an under here. All right. So if y'all want to bet that, y'all can bet it. All right, let's get on to the NBA, man, and I'll get you good people up out of here, man. Definitely appreciate all of y'all for tuning in with me today. Um, Damn, I don't know what happened. Did this thing get all messed up? Damn, have I been putting the right? I had to have. I've been putting the right things up here, right? This whole thing just got all backwards. Y'all obviously wouldn't know because you can't see it, but like I got like last week's shit on here. Like, look at this. Blazers versus the Mavs. I don't know where this came from. All right, so anyway, man, we got the Seahawks playing the Bears tonight. I need some of y'all to kind of help me out here. Please talk me off the edge, man. I don't know how many times I'm going to let this Bears team, just make me look like a fucking clown. I mean, dude, I don't want to keep backing the Bears, y'all. I really don't. Like, I'm starting to feel like it's a problem, you know? I'm starting to feel like it's a real problem that I have. Like, I really think I have to go get looked at or talk to someone about it because bro, when I see the Bears getting 5 points here against the Seahawks at home, like I feel obligated to bet this shit. And I should not. I should not because the Bears have shown us nothing. But I mean, this just looks like such a good spot to back the Bears. And I feel like this all the time with this team, and they do nothing but shit on me, bro. They do nothing but shit on me. And here I am again. Like, oh, let's get the 5 points with the Bears. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, when does it stop? So I need y'all to fucking help me here. But when I look at this game, right? Dead ass, when I look at this game, that is the first thing that I think this is a Bears spot. And and this is what I mean by the movement, right? So the Bears they got they opened up as a 3.5 point dog, right? They're now it's now uh it's now up to a 5.5. So I mean there's more value there. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Is Williams going to show up like he did last game? I mean, if he does, then I love the 5 points. But are we going to trust? Are we going to trust Williams to do that again? I mean, what did he do last time? He threw for over 300 yards. I know that. Threw for over. Let me see here. So he completed 26 of his 40 passes. Okay, 334 yards to be exact. 2 touchdowns. Um, Big wide receiver room here. Keenan Allen, who caught 9 passes for 141 burgers. Boy, went crazy. But we also know that this Bears offense is the 26th ranked offense in the NFL, and they are the 14th ranked defense in the NFL. So we run into a conundrum here. The Seahawks defense really sucked last game. I mean, they really sucked. And like I said, if Williams can play as good as he did in that last game, and if the Seahawks defense shows up the way they did last week, I'm telling you right now, Bears win this game outright. Um, I think the best way to go in this game, hands down, is the Bears team total. I think it's the best way to go. I really do. I don't ever say free, but man, I like it a lot. Easily a VIP play for me. It's a play I'm betting myself. I think we could probably get some really good player props out of this, so I'll back that for y'all. Or we'll get into that after this. So right now you can get the Bears team total at a 17 and a half at a minus 118. I'm taking uh let me see here. I'm taking the 23 and a half. I'm taking over 23 and a half for the Chicago Bears team total. I know, just hear me out. Over 23 and a half tonight, team total at a plus 240. That's where I'm going with this bet. Um So, yes, I do think that the Bears can possibly score 24 points tonight. 3 touchdowns and a field goal. Let's fucking go get it. I do think that they have a possibility of winning this game outright. Obviously, take the points in your back pocket. But I mean, the Bears are only averaging 18 points per game this year. Their defense is giving up 22 points per game this year. Like I said, I already read you the stats here, but we do have a Seahawks defense that is giving up 23 points per game. Their offense is still only ranked 15th in the league. Um, I mean, I just don't see it. I mean, I just don't. Yeah, man. I think the Bears can get this one done, man. Someone, I mean, anyone out there listening. I mean, there's over 100 of y'all here. Someone talk me off the fucking Bears, man, please. I just think they can get it done, man. I like what I seen from Williams last week, and I've been down in this Seahawks defense. So, I mean, let's fucking go Bears, man. Let's see what he can do, man. Let's go out there and get us a fucking burger tonight. So, 23 and a half plus 240. We're going to go ahead and take the over. Man, dude, if you get a boost or something on any of your books, I'm telling y'all, that's or if you're a big better, if you're like a big better, like not like me, but if you're like a big better, like thousands, I'm talking, that minus 162, man, go and grab that. Over 16 and a half. It's minus 162. But if you're a big better, like I'm saying, if you go and put 2.5 units on that as $1,000 unit size, right? 2,500 is going to pay you 4 grand. That's 4 racks. $2,500 is going to pay you 4 racks. Bro, over 16.5 Chicago Bears team total. If I was $1,000 unit better, this all day, this right here all day would be a 2.5 unit bet for me all day. Over 16.5 for the Chicago Bears team total all day, without a doubt. So that's just where I'm at. The over 20.5 for 3 touchdowns is even a plus 140. So what you would have to do here is obviously take the 17.5 at a minus 118, or you could take the 19.5 at a minus 105, right? You can take the 19.5 at a minus 105 if you're just, regular Joe better like me. That minus 105 for 19.5 is really nice. But I'd rather just go for the gusto here, man. 23.5 at a 240 is really nice. I like it. Even the 20.5 at a plus 140 is really nice. I just feel like that's a little more safer than taking the Bears on the money line at a plus 195. And because we know that Bears are very good at finding ways to lose. So, I don't know. I just feel safer taking the Bears team total in this game, y'all. Even though I do think they're going to win this game outright, I just feel much comfortable with the team total here. All right, now let's go dig into some player props, and I'll get you good people up out of here. Let's see what we got today. I will look up. I know some of y'all like Jackson. I know some of y'all don't, but we will use Jackson. See what Jackson likes. By the way, if you don't know what Jackson is an AI betting tool by Fine Sports. I have been using it religiously now for research. I also do like to use it for player props. I'm not as big on the player props as I should be with it because the player props are really good that it gives. But research wise, man, it is fucking fantastic, bro. Love doing my research with Jackson. It is such a good tool, man. So if you guys need access to it, man, just send me a DM and I'll send you the link. Uh, and you guys can check it out. You can even get 50% off on your first month if you use my link. It's awesome. All right, so uh that is obviously I got one VIP play in this game tonight for a player prop that I can't give you guys. I'm sorry. But I absolutely love it and it's absolutely going to smack crazy and I can almost guarantee it. So, without that being said, I do think that if we're looking at the Bears tonight and with them scoring, who is going to have to put in work, right? Who is going to have to put in work for the Bears to get on the board? Well, we know Caleb Williams is going to have to do work tonight because that's where it's going to come from. So, with that being said, with the Bears at home, Caleb Williams passing yards over 216.5 is a must for me. Now, finding who's going to go and get them yards for Caleb Williams. And normally, I don't like to run back to the same guy because a lot of people are going to. Probably after seeing that big ass game he had last week, and that's what makes this one so hard. But honestly, I think a lot of people are going to be eating the Seahawks alive tonight and maybe not paying so much attention to the Bears. So we are going to actually go right back to the well, and we are going to go right at Keenan Allen again. I don't see why not. I mean, he has recorded 70 or more receiving yards in 4 of the Bears' last 5 games. He just had a monster game last week. You're getting 70 plus receiving yards for Keenan Allen at a plus 135 tonight. Now, I know it's not easy to go back to a player like that, especially after having such a big game that he did. But I don't see why not. I like Keenan Allen here. For the Bears, I do like DJ Moore for an anytime touchdown tonight. That will be my only time touchdown for y'all tonight is DJ Moore. It's a plus 245 for the Bears. I say take a stab at it, y'all. Uh I don't know who else I could say I like. Maybe Caleb Williams rushing yards, but I'm not loving it. We're looking at anybody for Seattle. Uh, I don't even know, man. It would have to be Metcalf for me. Metcalf made me a ton of money last year. This year, off and on for me with Metcalf, man. Off and on. His touchdown is a plus 205. Honestly, it would be Fant for me. Go to Noah Fant on the Seahawks. I mean, take his receptions or maybe his receiving yards. Actually, first let's look at his receiving yards. They're at 31 and a half. Yeah, he's at 31 and a half tonight. Not loving it, but that's where I would go if I was on the Seahawks. Noah Fant. But I think Chicago is going to score a lot tonight. I really do. So I see no reason why I should fade away from their player props. So, like I said, man, we're going with Keenan Allen, 70 plus receiving yards. We're going with DJ Moore, anytime touchdown. Caleb Williams, over 216 and a half passing yards. And we're going with the Chicago Bears team total. We're going to ladder that bitch. You can take it any way you want. I think the best way to go about it is go for the gusto. Take the 23 and a half team total for the Chicago Bears tonight. That is a lot of plus money for one Thursday night football game. All right, man. That's all I got for y'all, man. The NBA play of the day was what did I give you guys? Was it the I think it was the Magic, right? The Magic money line was the NBA VIP play of the day. If you guys want my NBA player props, which are always on fire, you could ask any most of my VIP members would tell you that my NBA props are really good. They are like the bread and butter. Um, they have made us a lot of money this year and they're normally really on point. So I got some NBA props tonight. I'm going to be giving out the Magic money line as one of my VIP play sides. And then obviously I got a VIP play. I got an NFL player prop VIP play to try to get redemption from yesterday. And I gave you guys everything else I liked on the show, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man, that keep coming back and supporting Plug Talk. Um, I really do. Holidays are over now. Well, getting over. New Year's about to begin, man. I'm just trying to do what I've been doing, man. I'm trying to grow my show, grow my platforms, man. I try to be consistent as I can be with all this, and I try to show up for you guys every day. Like I said, all I ask in return, man, is help me grow. I mean, just you know, even if it's just a tweet or whatever, man, just talk about the show. Or if I helped you with a ticket or you guys liked something I said or whatever, man, anything, any outside talk about the show is good, man. Like that's all I ask for, man. Fuck the retweets and all that other shit, man. Like just start talking more about the show, man. Show people like okay, maybe this dude knows what he's talking about. Because once people start saying like, "Oh, bro, good call on this or good call on that or whatever," even if it's not, you winning a ticket or whatever, even if it's just like, you just saying, "Oh, good show" or something, man, anything from the listeners will help, man, is what I'm trying to say. Anything from outside people who are actually tuning in and actually listening to Plug Talk, giving good feedback on the timeline or for other people to see, that is what's going to draw more people in, man. And me being consistently showing up. But it's definitely a two-way street, man. Like it really does take all of us for this to grow. Because without you guys, you know what I mean? Uh, I mean, I wouldn't even have a show. So, it definitely takes you guys to help me grow because I can talk good about my show all I want. It's my show. Of course I am. It's not going to hold no weight to other people, but when other people who don't have any connection but listening and watching the show, hear good things about it. I mean, it's going to help me grow, man. It's going to help the show grow. Um, so yeah, man, and the more I grow, man, it only helps you guys. The more I grow, the better the show gets. The more that people will want to come on the show. It's not easy getting people to come on and talk, especially now that I got a camera. Right now that I'm doing a stream, it's made it 10 times harder. When I had Plug Talk and it was a space, I couldn't I couldn't stop people from grabbing a mic. Now you put a damn camera in front of them, and it's like, oh, like no, I can't. Like, fuck, do you mean, bro? Like, what is the difference? I don't get it. Like, this shit ain't a fashion show, man. Like, you're not coming on. Like, people ain't gonna be fucking judging you in the comments or nothing. Like, fucking get on and talk your shit like you normally do on a space. But it's so hard to get people on stream, man. It really is. So I think with a bigger show and me being able to provide bigger audience for people, I think a lot of these people might actually start saying yes and giving it a shot to come on the show. If I can tell them like, yo, we're averaging like 300 people a show, maybe that would intrigue people more to come on. And because I'm having a hard time finding people. I don't like coming on and doing shows by myself, man. It goes a lot smoother, and I think it's better for you guys as listeners to have someone else interacting with me and talking on the show. I always like doing my show that way. Plug Talk was always that way. Um, I just want to get back there, man, but I got to be able to sell something for people to come on, and like I said, it starts with growing, man. The bigger audience I have, the more people that I can get to come on here and share pics with us. So I don't know, man. It kind of takes all of us, man. Like I said, you guys are in this show every day just as much as I am. This is your show is just as much as mine. If you guys ever have any suggestions or any questions or anything that has to do with the show or myself, man. My DMs are open. Please let me know, man. I'm open to any new ideas. I'm always open to or always down to hear what you guys got to say, man. Any criticism is accepted. Anything, man. Just let me know. Always got open ears and always trying to try something new. So, you guys got any ideas, man? You guys know where I'm at. DM me. You guys got any questions? DM me. Always open. Appreciate all you guys, man. Hope you guys have a great night. Let's make tonight a winning one. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another plug talk, probably around the same time, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for plug talk tomorrow. Appreciate all you guys, man. Let's make tonight a winning one. I'll see you guys in the